Hi, friends. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have the opportunity to spend some time with people you love, to eat some good food, and of course, to give thanks for all that God does and all who God is. Have you ever thought about why thankfulness is important? It's not like God needs an ego boost, and it's not like God will withhold the next blessing until he's thanked for the previous one. As much as God might desire and appreciate our gratitude, the truth is, thankfulness is more of a benefit to us than it is to God. And one of the primary benefits of thankfulness is contentment, happiness. Dennis Prager, the author of Happiness is a Serious Problem, writes, "There is a secret to happiness, and it is gratitude. All happy people are grateful, and ungrateful people cannot be happy. We tend to think that being unhappy leads to people complaining, but it is truer to say that complaining leads to people becoming unhappy. Become grateful, and you will become a much happier person." How does being grateful make us happier people? Well, learning to be thankful to God and to people is the best way to guard against taking blessings for granted. And the less we take for granted, the more pleasure and joy life will bring us. If we never give a moment's thought to the fact that our children are healthy, or that we are well fed, or that our home is comfortable, if we just assume that all of these things are normal and to be expected, then we diminish the happiness that they bring us. By contrast, if we train ourselves to reflect on how much we really have, if we honestly evaluate our necessities and realize the luxury of the little things in life, and if we develop the custom of counting our blessings and truly being grateful for them, then we find much more happiness and contentment. Cultivating an attitude of thankfulness rather than complaining is difficult. Like most useful skills, it takes practice. This is one reason, says Dennis Prager, that religion, seriously practiced, leads to happiness, because it ingrains the habit of thankfulness, and thankfulness opens the door to contentment. In light of that, one way to interpret the Apostle Paul's message to the Thessalonians to rejoice always and pray without ceasing and to give thanks in all circumstances is to say, don't wait to be happy. Don't postpone happiness until your circumstances change or until you acquire that certain thing. If we cannot be happy now, then we won't be happy then. Contentment is not a matter of what we have or the situation that we're in. Contentment is a matter of faith in God and how we respond to people and to circumstances in light of that faith. Cultivating an attitude of thankfulness brings into focus the gifts that God pours into our life, not the least of which is God's own Holy Spirit. And when we can see that, then we can know true peace and contentment. We don't have to wait for the world to change. We can change the world by the way we perceive it and live in it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again next week.